What up? What up? What up, Jay Styles? What up, Glacier? What's cracking? Dude, gold. What up, TJ? Hey, Maria from jail. What up, Mo, bro? I thought gold, it was the best play of the day, to be honest. Setting up my copy trader. All right, I got my copy trader going now. Good morning, Marie. I've been killing it with gold during Asia. Yeah. I mean, look at this gold setup. I mean, you basically take out this order block, these lows, come down. You literally bounce off previous month high, right? You have a fair value gap inversion, and then we push on through. I mean, that's as clean as it's going to get. Not going to see a cleaner move than that. I'm out of most of it, but that was the play. That was the setup for me this morning. NQ's kind of choppy. I'm actually all out of gold right now. Yo, gold will definitely take your booty fast. Yeah, I would definitely say play micros. Oh man. Yo, what up, Fred? Just watching the market. Watching. Waiting. Commiserating. I also locked in another take profit trader payout. I think it's my 11th payout in the same account. What up, BK? What up, man? Oh. Oh, man. Dude, you guys want to see something crazy? So when you have conviction, on anything, it could be a business, it could be a trade, whatever. Like, I had some serious conviction on PayPal. And you do your research. I'm up $5,000 today. That's real money. PayPal had earnings. I do my research. I get in where and that's just like today with gold. I had my gold conviction and I played gold today and gold went. You got to have conviction on what you're doing. And you got to be the person that, you can't just follow other people, because then you have no conviction. You can't have conviction because you followed me. You can learn and then take it and do your own thing and learn. Like, you could take my, hey, I like PayPal. Okay, cool. I'm going to go do my own research. They made a deal with OpenAI. And not only that, they beat on earnings as well. They've been doing share buybacks for a long time. There's a lot of, and now they're doing PayPal ads. How much did I risk? $7,000 to make $5,000. And I'm not done. I have their leaps. I have over a year. If you want to do percentages, I'm up 80%. So if you put $1,000 in, you would make $800. But yeah, it's just with anything. I'm just saying, you got to have conviction with whatever you're doing. You got to know that you did the homework. You did your chart time and everything, and you know that this is the fucking play. That's how I felt about gold this morning. Gold, this is the fucking play. I got stopped out. And it restructured. It actually came, when it came down here, I thought it was going to close below, and I was like, all right, I'm out. And then once we started trading back in, this is what I play. This is my jam. I have to get back in. If I don't get back in, I'm just not playing my jam. And sure enough, I got $35 on gold. I signaled bot. I didn't trade at all during New York yesterday. I do some trading. Yo, that's awesome, TJ. Maria, you have a question. Can I use Tradeify here in the office? Yes, it's web-based, so you should be able to just log into it. Now, if your office is monitoring your computer, you should probably not use it. But yeah, you can use it on any. It's web-based. I have no idea what this is. Traderverse? Is that like the Spider-Verse? Are you doing the multiverse for trading? I was playing minis. I was playing micros. I was playing 3 micros to 5 micros in different accounts. See, I would normally short this, drop. It's just, do I think it's going to break 26,000? I don't know, man. I'm probably not going to hold short into 26,000. What up, Tommy? How did trading click for you, and what was the game changer? So trading's clicked a couple different times, Tommy, because I trade different things and I've lost different things when I get into it. Like I first got into stocks. I didn't really lose money when I got into stocks. Honestly, when I was just buying stocks, I made money. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money fast because it was during the housing crisis. And then I got into options, and there I lost money until I found the correct strategy that worked for me. And that wasn't buying options, it was selling options. And that's when that clicked for me. Once I got into selling options, that's when it clicked. And then when I got into futures, same shit. I thought I was good because I'm making money doing this other thing. And I get into futures and I get my dick kicked in. And I'm like, all right, what's the deal? I just don't have the right strategy. It comes down to the same thing with options. I didn't have the right strategy for me. So now, what's the right strategy for me when it comes to futures? Well, I like playing dumps where we take out like a low of like Asia or London, and then we come back through the upside and invert a fair value gap. It's super simple. It gives a direct stop where I need to stop out at. And for me, it's great. I also play things like this. Like this morning, we swept the low right here and came back through. I scalped this for like 10 points. You know, it was just, there's certain things that just work for me because it's my personality. You know, if you're like a buy and hold type person, maybe you don't take moving average bounces. Yo, what up, Joshua? Like, there's like 1,000 ways that you could trade. I just think that when it comes down to it, when it really comes down to it, it's what you like, some people I know trade the hourly only. You know, they zoom all the way out to the hourly. I zoom out to the hourly, but there's not much to see on the hourly now. Like, let's be real. This is what the hourly looks like. I mean, if anything, you're going to test the new day opening gap at 26,000. Yeah, I could see that. Other than that, this hourly is telling me nothing. You know, we came down, we tested previous day high, cool. Yo, I love OnlyFans. But yeah, I would say that until you find something that works for you, you go light. But that's how I like to trade. Like, for argument's sake, this is the hourly, right? I mean, I'm looking for stuff like this. Actually, I played this. Look, you can still see my drawings on here. So you can tell I'm not just fucking lying to you. So we took out these lows, right? Right here on this wick, we took this low out. We came back. We inverted this fair value gap. This green is a bearish fair value gap. We inverted it up. I took this long. My TP was 124, and then your next one is all the way up here, and we hit both. Yeah, I see. I don't use those type of candles, the high-low candles. I would say also, if you're brand new, you should probably get an end of day account where you don't have to deal with trailing drawdown. It's probably a good way to go about it. I'll be honest with you, I don't really use change in state of delivery. All that's saying is it breaks, kind of changes the trend. Order blocks. I would start with one thing, Tommy. How's that sound? I would just start with fair value gaps. I'd play one micro, and I would just play one thing, and that's it. I wouldn't worry about. I think when people are trying to do all these different strategies, and you're learning all at once, is when it just gets to you. Yeah, I mean, 15-minute orb. I mean, I used that today for a trade. Yeah, I wouldn't even go with Topstep just because it's the expense. I mean, honestly, if they have it, even though it's trailing drawdown, I would get $16 accounts with Bulenox. How's that sound? They're the cheapest, and it may be trailing, but you're going to get so much more out of it. You'll get 3 accounts for one Topstep account. When they have the 90% off. Let me see if they even have the 90% off right now. Nah, they don't have the 90% off, but when they do, that's a good one. I would just get the cheapest. Yeah, Tommy, I mean, that's what this is about. I'm not hitting the button. 99% of trading is just waiting. Yo, if you're brand new, it's 140 or 150. But for like new people, they're probably not passing, but it feels like you get skin in the game for $16. And then they could you know why you heard that, Tommy? Say 100 people say 99 people out of 100 get paid, right? And one person doesn't get paid. Do you think if I got paid, I'm going to run around to every fucking chat room that there is in America and tell everybody I got paid by Apex? No. Right? I'm just going to get my payout and I'm going to keep making money. But now, if you're the one guy that didn't get paid because he did something fucking stupid, he's going to go around telling everybody in every chat room that he didn't get paid by Apex, and he's going to be the loudest motherfucker that you ever heard. And then when you ask him what he did, he's going to be like, oh, I broke consistency rule, but, they should still pay me. It's like, well, you knew the rule, But, yeah, anyone who doesn't get paid is going to be the loudest. People get paid all the time. They're paying out more money than any other prop firm. You just can't be doing stupid shit. That's all. Super simple. By the way, I didn't realize in wealth charts you can't trade gold. I'm just saying in general, like if you didn't get paid, you're going to be loud. If you got paid, you're just going to keep your head down and keep getting paid. Yeah, I've been denied, Kinja. Apex said that they had a headache and they had a stomach ache, and I got denied. They said not tonight, maybe tomorrow, and I got denied. They said I'm tired, and I got work in the morning, so I got denied. No, but I broke the rules. Listen, I broke the rules enough that Apex sent me a personalized email one time. I was playing news, and I rang up a PA account from $50,000 to $62,000 or $64,000, and when I requested money, they must have just laughed. I only bracket traded that account, and it was news only. I mean, I look at it like this: if they took one account away, yo, if I did the dishes once in a while, I do the dishes, Marie. I cook. I cooked last night. I made, if you want to look it up, I made cheesy garlic chicken and potatoes. It was pretty good. Katy Perry told me if I do the dishes and clean up, I'm good. I need $70 more in this account for it to count as a trading day. Man, gold is just going for it. Oh, man. See, it can't get back in the orb right here. It can't close over 42 right now. Just watching, waiting. Come on. This is interesting to me, though. We're consolidating right here. You're probably going to make, oh, well, there you go. You're starting to show which way. I wouldn't short this only because you have the imbalance right here. You got the 200 right here. Like, there's too much shit that could bounce. Oh, man. If these lines were up here, I would have fucking definitely taken that. But this is what I was worried about. We bounce right here. Anybody doing good today? Today's a choppy fucking mess, but look at this. Look at what we got going on here. This might play out. Look, you got a head, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Maybe we take it up. There you go, Josh. Dude, my stomach is growling. I'm going to be watching right here, and I might take this. Get my flow bots out. Looks like, I mean, do you think I drew it like that on purpose? Sing. So I've never traded silver futures, so I'm not going to say, but I can tell you right now. Hold on. How much is silver per tick? I think it's $25. So yeah, every tick is $25 in silver, right? What is a tick in silver? Bro, that'd be a pretty big gain, to be honest with you. That would be a pretty big gain on silver. It's saying the tick size is, I mean, you're talking about 5 cents on silver. Man, look at this fucking trade. BK starting the number game himself. You got to create the wave where it's like, I mean, that would be a lot of fucking money, man. That'd be a lot of money in silver. Bro, anyone take this? This is freaking. Keep it going. Keep it going. Please keep going. Oh, I just cracked my back. That's why you take half off and you move the other half to break even. Dude, I didn't watch the whole game. I messed up. Yo, what up, scalper? I do think this, man, I'm out. I'm not playing it again. I mean, that was what I was looking at. This is Elite Trader funding. I already locked in another payout in I already locked in another payout and take profit trader. I'm just trying to get some of these accounts. Like this account's almost for a payout, so I'd like to get a payout this week. Oh, is it coming back? Yeah, I couldn't stay up and watch it though, Kevin. I mean, that shit ended at what, like 1 in the morning, probably? Close to it. My phone diffusers is good, man. I use them every day. It was after 2:30 in the morning. Oh, fuck that. Dude, I'm up at 5:30. Not only am I up at 5:30, but tonight I'm going to be out late also. I mean, that's like why is Barry Bonds the best home run hitter ever? Why was Tony Gwynn? It's just they're good. Yeah, Newts. I fucking called that shit. I was all over it this morning. I was all over that shit this morning. Dude, Otani's really good, man. 6.5 hours. You know what? I'll be honest with you. If you were a fan and went to that game, bro, you got your money's worth. That's an awesome game to go to. It just sucks that they stopped serving alcohol at like inning 7. Tony Gwynn didn't know you went that way back. Yeah, Tony Gwynn. I mean, he's known as the best contact hitter ever. The guy struck out like almost never. Your $2.70 10-leg parlay on the Dodgers paid $23. Some whiskey single. Dude, it's bad though. Like they can't reopen alcohol up, but what do you sit there for 11 innings without drinking? Honestly, that's why you just bring a weed pen to the game. If you bring a weed pen to the game, you're set. Then you don't have to worry. Nah, he don't hit every ball out of the park. Dodger Stadium is not that big where he hits the home runs out of. Like, it's not like he's hitting it out of Yankee Stadium. It's still a great shot, but it's not out of Yankee Stadium. Dude, this market is fucking rough. Oh, his home. I don't know if they're worth that much money. I don't know. Bro, gold's probably going to go all the way up to like almost 4,000. Probably London high or something. We're at a pivot point on gold, though. We get over this pivot point on gold, I would think we're going to hit 86 probably. Oh, man. And we're back under. I mean, this is chop fest at its core. Like, I don't know if we're going to go down. I don't know if we're going to go up, but I'll tell you one thing. Milestone home runs are definitely worth something. Dude, milestone home runs, big dollars. Bro, if I caught one of those milestone home runs, there's no way I'm giving it back to him for a fucking signed jersey. Nah, that's okay, man. You can come over and pay my mortgage off. Fuck that. Some of those balls, $500,000. What are you? Yeah, I'm good. You can give me the $500K. Man, this shit's just fucking. Hold on. One. Appreciate your. Oh, I was curious about the last guy. Yeah, man, sell out for $1 million, bro. That's life-changing money. Why would I give it for a fucking signed jersey? Like, I can have $1 million in my bank account instead of a signed jersey. Hey, if you want the ball, just fucking buy it, man. Trump is talking? Awesome. Captain Crunch, appreciate your advice. Once again, I made 3,700 yesterday and blew the account today. Today was so frustrating. I just lost control. It kept sizing it up. Oh. How do I do it? I don't revenge trade ever, really, Captain Crunch. If I lose, I lose. I'm okay losing if I'm following my strategy. The problem is you're not following your strategy. That's the problem. If you were following your strategy, you wouldn't have any issues. You know, you stop out and then you get back in when the strategy presents itself again. You know, that's the issue. Yo, what up, Monet? How do I protect myself? I get in small and like say I like it right here, right? I would buy here in a small position and my stop would be all the way down here like a low of day. Wide stops. That's how I would do it. Wide stops, small positions. I'm not looking to hit home runs. You're not going to hit a home run in this chop, really. So I keep things, I think I keep it tight. I keep it tight. I'm not going for home runs right now. If anything, I'm just going for, a base hit, cup $50, $100. I'm not swinging for the big one right now. Captain, I think you got to start setting your daily loss limit. If you go up $3,700, you need to set your daily loss limit at $500 and say, hey, when $500 is up, the account is done for the day. You can't make $3,700 and give it back. The other thing people do is, you green on Monday, you green on Tuesday, you green on Wednesday, you green on Thursday, and then Friday wipes out a full week worth of gains. Like, you can't be doing shit like that either. You got to play smart, man. It's money management. It's money management. Set stop losses. You got to be able to set where you can't, you don't get fucking smoked out. You can't take, if you make $3,700, you definitely can't be giving that shit back the next day. I used to do that. Hey man, green all week. Friday I give it back. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I just gave back a week, 4 days worth of gains in one day. Or worse is you blow the account. All of a sudden you're up. You're like, yo, I'm getting closer to a payout. And then you just wipe it all out. It's definitely a mind shift. Like you gotta just say I'm done when I hit $500. You can do it in here. You can hit settings. They have risk settings, daily loss limit. Turn it on and set it to 500. There's things that will keep you out. You're a fucking looper. I think they have just third-party software and stuff like that could help you out. I think it's called Halo something, Halo Guard, or you just got to set it, man. What up, Zaybak? By the way, this is the last day Apex is 80% off with $85 lifetime activation fee. I don't know if they're going to extend it. I'm just telling you right now, today's the last day. So Tommy, you can create your own risk strategy based on like ATR, or you can just say, hey, I'm going to risk $200 per trade. I am going to get in there with 5 micros. It's 20 points of stop loss. I'll be honest with you, in an environment like this, if it hits 20 points of stop loss, your trade thesis is broken. Like if I get in right here and we go, all the way down to here, my thesis for a bounce at VWAP or the 200 is gone. We're way past that. 20 points, 25 points is a good stop. Maybe you do 3 micros. What up, Zen? Traders Grind. Welcome to the stream. My best trade of the day and what I love to do. So I don't even think about risk reward, to be honest with you, Tommy. I'm not a big, this is 1-to-1 R to R, or this is whatever. I'm more of, hey, if you get in here and we go below here, it's probably busted. Your target should be here, your target should be here, and then your last targets are up here. I'm more of, I play it. The only time I do a risk reward trade is the opening of the day. I do a 1.5 to 1. I risk 5 points to make 7.5. But I think too many people put an emphasis on R to R that people are worried. Like, you're worried about it. Like, you shouldn't be worried about R to R. You should just say, hey, profitable trades. I just need to be hitting profitable trades here. Man, this is just holding here. I might just take a 5-piece McNugget. I want to. I really do. Yeah, I mean, Tommy, I would to boost your confidence, man, maybe you take some fucking 101 or some like, hey, listen, if you're risking $200, you make $100. Boost your confidence a little bit. Boom. You hit for $100, hit for $50, hit for $70. You know, you get small wins, they add up, and it'll also help your trading confidence a little bit. I'm just going to see. I need to make $200 in this account to count for a trading day. So I'm just kind of, you know, yeah, like everyone's like, oh, I got to do this. Like, just hit some winners, man. Couple green winners. You see some green on your screen. It will just change your mentality of trading when you see green instead of red all the time. I scalp during the day for $30. I'll hit $30, $40, $30. It adds up. You know what it does? Taking those small gains, it allows you to go for a bigger shot later on, and you know, you're already green. I'll say, Tommy, if you have 5K in 4 days, I mean, you're doing well. You might be leveraged a little bit high. That's definitely a high amount. That's $1,250 a day in a 50K account, which I imagine you're playing minis and you're probably just levered high. I'm not saying it changed anything. I'm just from just looking at the numbers. You know, sometimes you're one bet. Like if you're making $1,250 a day and you lose 2 days in a row, your account's gone, right? But if you're making $400 a day, it's going to require 5 or 6 days of losing to blow the account. You know, yeah, like if you're in a 50K account, I wouldn't be playing 2 minis. Yeah, I would probably just go 5 micros, maybe 1 mini, and just work on your system and don't trade anything but that. Don't trade anything but your system. That's it. If it's 1 trade a day, great. If it's 0 trades, great. If it's fucking 8 trades, great. Only do what you've back tested and forward tested. If you didn't back test it, you got no business fucking trading it. You know, everybody wants to jump on a strategy. I agree. Minis are tough on 50K. That's why I usually say do 5 micros. 5 micros at 20 points is the $200 risk. At 5 micros, you know, you can lose some and it's not a big deal. Bro, this price action is fucking rough. I mean, we've done nothing. You got to remember, there's massive earnings tomorrow after hours. After hours tomorrow, massive earnings. Actually, 2 days in a row. FOMC is tomorrow also. Yeah, so you got a lot of shit. Yo, $100 drawdown. YOLO! Yeah, I mean, if you have any accounts that have less than $300 of drawdown, the next 2 days are going to give you plenty of opportunity to either get it up or not. Super flat. There's no trade set up here, Maria. I'm not even going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, man, this is literally, I'm just in as long as we hold over, basically over the 200. Is this even VWAP? Yo, what up, Flip? I'm going to go right below VWAP. I'm going to go right here. As long as we hold above there, I'm quote unquote bullish. Gold is still moving on up. Bro, smashed gold, Flip. Smashed it. I posted it in the Discord, and then I got stopped out, and then I got back in. There's going to be so many earnings tomorrow. You have an opportunity to build accounts out of the shitter. Yeah. Yo, I need gold to go up one more dollar. Dude, I got a Lucid account. I'm fucking $45 away from. I'm $45 away from passing this fucking Lucid account. NQ bounce. Did I play an NQ bounce for $45? I'm going to dump it out. Dump it out or hold it. Dump it out or hold it. Dump. Bro, how hard could $45 be? It's fucking crazy. I just got it. I just fucking got it real fast once I got stopped out. All right. I just passed another Lucid account. After I got stopped, I just played the short right here for $45. I can't believe they stopped me out of this shit, though. Boom. Look at that. They just fucking ripped it right back up. Look at these fucking guys. Oh, awesome. Honestly, it's probably a good up again. Yo, you can go up with a 22 stop. I'm simply taking it off of this. I got in way late. I should have got in at like 34. I'm literally taking it off of this inversion. There we go. I'm out half. I'm out half, and I'm at break even. So either way, I made $52, and I'm gonna let this one fucking ride. What up, fat? Smash the confetti! Smash the freaking confetti! I'll smash my own confetti. Actually, yo, Flip, I'll give myself the fucking Cove clap. Good job, guys. Good trade, guys. We're in. Oh, man. Yo, the no hand Cove clap. If we can clear this fucking area up, risky as shit. Benno, did we fill the gap just getting in? We just, I got the fucking drawing on. See, you have the new day opening gap right here. We didn't touch that, actually. It's super small, though. You want to get over this. This is what you want to get over. Look, I'm moving my stop up. I'm moving my stop up. Got to remember, though, you're going to take losses when trading. You know, like I was long and I took this loss, right? That didn't mean I can't get back in long. You know, you're going to take losses in this game. You know, as long as you're green at the end of the day, I guess that's all that matters. But you're definitely going to take losses. I got a bad entry. I should have gotten in earlier. If I get stopped, I get stopped. Whatever. Made 110 of that back. And I'm back to even on the day. That's not good. Yo, what up, Lee? Oh, man. I'm tired, man. You know what? Fucking market's brutal right now. It's so bad. We're not going anywhere. Just not going anywhere. I don't think we're going to go under 26,000. It just doesn't feel like we are. You have all these earnings coming up tomorrow and the next day, and it just kind of feels like they're not going to let it go. I also think that they're positioning themselves for good earnings. I feel like they think we're going to have good earnings, and maybe that's why we're not dumping. I would love to come down though, but I fucking I don't know. I hit my opening range trade today for $200 in a bunch of funded accounts and 4 funded in Fidias. That was a what up 420. That was a good hit in the morning, and then that was like the highlight of the day, I guess. Also, gold played a bunch of gold today. You're thinking Meta is going to dump tomorrow? I'm just curious. What makes you think Meta is going to dump tomorrow, TJ? I don't actually know one way or the other. I just like to hear people's theses behind it. I don't know what we're at, but like I don't have anything negative. Look at this shit, man. Bro, I couldn't have said gold more this morning. I mean, Meta's not trading at any higher than like hasn't been on a run. This earnings it popped. We're about the same spot. What up, Jack? What are you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a read on that. I know Microsoft is doing a shit ton with AI, and Microsoft owns a piece of OpenAI. I don't think you may not know that, but Microsoft owns a piece of OpenAI. So that can come into play during their earnings conference call. Let me see what else. Clean up my chart. Let's see what earnings are tomorrow. It might. I don't know anything about it. So you got to think Google is tomorrow. Google's Waymo, I think that's how you say it, Waymo, is like doing a crazy amount of rides right now. And they're gonna the amount of rides, it's gonna fucking just skyrocket. They're gonna take on Uber. Google's gonna take on Uber with the taxi cab business, and they don't have drivers. So remember that. Google's one that I would want to own for 5 years going forward. You got to think, if they come out with this whole taxi cab business and they have no riders, plus in each one of those cars, they're serving you ads as well. I mean, there's a big opportunity. Increases their ad business, increases their revenue with a whole nother business. Now they're in the taxi cab business, and they don't have to pay drivers. Amazon is another one. Amazon's revenues, I don't want to bore you guys with this. I don't know if you guys want to even hear about this, but I'll show you something that's interesting. That could be possible. So I'm going to show you this chart. This is Amazon's revenue. It just keeps going up, right? It just keeps going up and up and up, and they're growing at, I don't know, call it 11% a year, right? So Amazon's growing at about 11%, quarterly growth. You could see year over year, but you could just see it growing, right? Amazon's share price hasn't gone anywhere. Hasn't really gone anywhere. I mean, it's trading at probably the lowest valuation it's ever traded at right now, or one of. It's just their revenue keeps increasing. They're doing all the right things, and they haven't gone anywhere. Got a massive cup and handle too. All right, I don't want to bore you with all that. We'll go back to the NQ wasn't moving. Did you see this bed? You see this gold trade off this fair value gap inversion down here? Fucking gold. I hammered this shit. Is not boring. Is Amazon cheap? I don't want to say cheap, but it's definitely, I'd call it undervalued. I personally believe it is. Everything about technology and AI is going to help Amazon out. Everything from automation to bots, everything there is going to help Amazon. Amazon's in the all this AI freaking what are they called? Server buildings and all that shit. Like AI is in that. AWS, like they're the go-to company. As everything grows, they're going to continue to grow. Bro, gold was a fucking home run. I would have made more money if this candle didn't happen. I got stopped out and then I re-entered. If this candle doesn't happen, if that candle doesn't happen, I can't even tell you what I'm doing. Dude, I might have the ultimate ghost order thing happening right as we're talking. I have an Apex account that's trading on its own. Like, it's not even linked on anything. It's not even fucking linked on anything. I have no idea how this is happening. I think something within NinjaTrader is fucking synced. Something within my NinjaTrader is synced up. On gold? Sing, I took this down here. You'd be up like, I don't know, $50 on gold. On NQ right now, I'm waiting to break out of this range. I honestly don't even know what's causing this account. I just redid my NinjaTrader, and I think there's a fucking bug in it. But yeah, gold was the ultimate setup, guys. Here, I'll walk you through gold. So I trade gold on the hourly and 4 hour. Gold's dumping, right? We take out, see this order block, see these lows. We take that out, we dump, right? Your previous month high right here. Perfect spot. What up, Chris? Perfect spot for a bounce, to watch for a bounce. You got to confirm the bounce. We come down, we hold previous month high, which also happens to be a big whole number, also 3,900. We invert this fair value gap. We retest it, and we come back up. Obviously, I got sucked in. My stop should have been at 14. Obviously, I didn't do it at 14. I did it at the low of this candle, but I got stopped. And then once this candle came down and came back in, and then we started going green, I got back in, and my stop was down at 18. And then we took it up. Sometimes you got to get stopped, but if the play is still intact, you got to take this. But what killed me is I didn't put my stop loss where it should have been because I was worried about losing too much money, when in fact I would have stayed in the trade, and obviously it worked out. That's on me. Yo, later, bet. Yeah, I got to look at a OneDrive. This shit's finally going. I don't see why we can't go back up to the top of this range. You're at work? Bro, tell them you're busy, bro. Be like, yo, work people, I'm fucking busy right now. Man, this chop is the worst. Anybody got anything good to eat for lunch? My boss knows what's going on. That's awesome if your boss is cool with it, Maria. That's even better. Hey, listen, as long as you get your work done, what does it matter what you do? Yo, what do you get at Publix? Publix sub? I like a good Publix sub. Barbecue smokehouse chips and egg roll. That sounds good. $200 left in the account after bills. Bro, when I was like that, I used to order the pizza from this place. It was like $9.99 for a pizza pie, and I would have pizza for dinner for like 3 days in a row. Pizza, raviolis. I was always looking for the deals, and I'd just freeze the shit. I don't have Publix by me. We have real delis. We got them real reels. There we go. Look at that. Look at that shit. Come on. Get me over $200. Get me over $200. Is that too much to ask for? All right, I'm locking. I moved this super tight to give me at least $200. All right, cool. I hit my $200 quota for the day. Yo, is that not a good fucking trade? Boom! Real delis. We have New York. We have just New York delis. Just the store is just a deli. Boom. Man, this price action sucks. I think you're gonna have to top of the orb though. You're probably gonna hit 094 ish. You got a lot of wicks up here, so just watch out. This could be the top. Yeah, we got bagel shops everywhere. I got like fucking 12 bagel shops I can drive to. That's what I'm saying, though. You could take losses. Like, I took a loss before. You know, it's how you end the day. Look, now we're up. All right, I'm jumping off because it's lunchtime. I'm fucking hungry, and this market's not doing much. Plus, we just caught the fucking move. So I'm gonna be back at 2:15. Don't trade at lunch. Your portfolio could take a punch. Last day for Apex, $85 activation, lifetime, and then that's pretty much it that I know of. Other than that, I'll be in the Discord in probably an hour if you want to hang out. All right, I'm out. I'll be back in 2 hours. Peace.